Hello everyone, welcome to another market direction analysis video. This direction analysis that we do is based on fundamentals, institutional order structure, price cycle and contract cycles. And the orders, as you can see marked on the chart, are the institutional orders that we share in our data Telegram channel. I'll leave a link in the description of this video if you are interested in joining our data channel and discussion group. Right now we are at the beginning of a new monthly contract, which is the evaluation phase. In our previous video we analyzed for the second half, which is the re-evaluation phase of that monthly contract. Right at the midpoint we expected a false move to the upside, followed by a real move, which is the bearish move to the monthly target. As you can see, we got our false move to the upside as expected to pick this heavy pending sell order right here, and after that sell order was picked, we got the sell move that we expected. From our forecast, we expected that price will break out of the control block on this first leg of the move, but the institutions are in control of the markets. Maybe they needed more positions to be loaded, so they decided to push price back up to activate these two pending sell orders that they have. After those were activated is when the real sell move started. So we got our breakout of the control block at the end of that monthly contract, and inside the formation of the new monthly contract control block, we got a retest of that control block as expected, and then you can see price continued heading down as the control block of the new monthly contract is formed. So right now let's go ahead and analyze for the new monthly contract. From the fundamentals, the bias for this monthly contract is bearish, but if you check the previous monthly contract, you can see that the low of that contract is the low of the last 4-hour candle within the contract, which means the target for this new monthly contract is very close. So let's just mark that. So that's the monthly target marked, and because the monthly target is very close, we know that most of the time the institutions will quickly go and take that target inside the control block formation, and that's exactly what we got for this new monthly contract. You can see clearly that immediately the monthly contract started, the institutions pushed price a little bit to the downside just to complete that target, which is the low of the previous monthly contract. Now the target has been filled. The next thing that we expect is a reprice. So the fundamental bearishness is over. Now we expect a reprice to the reprice target, and we know our reprice target is unpicked heavy pending order from the previous half, and from what we can see right here, the only pending order that is yet to be picked is this one right here. That means that will be our reprice target. Another thing that I like to look out for is where the retracement is supposed to end, because we know this is a swing to the downside, and we have a way of knowing where the retracement is expected to end, which is by checking any failed heavy pending order. Any heavy pending order that has been activated but price refused to retest it for mitigation or close above it on the day it was activated. Those are failed heavy pending order, and they are usually where retracement targets for mitigation before continuation. And if we check the price chart right now, we can see that we have a lot of such heavy pending orders. This heavy buy right here was activated on this day, but price actually retested it right here. But we have other ones that are yet to be mitigated. Price crossed this one without retesting on the next day or closing above it on the day it was picked. The same thing happened with this one, and also this one. So all these failed heavy pending orders are potential target for the end of the retracement, so we are going to mark that also. So the highest one is this level right here, which is just above the reprice target that we expect. So it is possible that the institutions will push price all the way up, complete the reprice, and just use the same push to pick or mitigate this failed heavy pending buy order, and then we will see a continuation of that sell move. Let's go ahead and mark the control block for this monthly contract. So now we have everything marked up. Let's go ahead and mark what I'm expecting. We just completed the formation of the control block, and we know that after the control block is formed, we expect a false move followed by the real move. But remember, the direction fundamentally is bearish, and that bearishness has been fulfilled with the crossing of the low of the previous monthly contract. Now the current direction in the market as at the completion of the control block is bullish, which is the reprice move to go target this level. So our false move is going to be bearish. So right after the control block is formed, we expect a sell move first before we will see a buy to go fulfill the reprice and also probably reach the retracement target. Remember that we have another condition which can also be a fulfillment of the reprice, and that is if a new heavy sell order is opened. Because the order we have here is pending order, the institutions can decide to manually open it if they don't expect price to go all the way to this high. But for now, we expect price to go all the way to this high. But if we get a heavy sell order before price get to this level, that will be a fulfillment of the reprice, and at that point we can start looking for a continuation of the sell move to the downside. Until then, what I'm expecting is for price to give us that false move to the downside, probably hit this quarterly control block because it is close. You can see the quarterly control block is quite close, it's not far away. The institutions can just decide to hit it before pushing price back to the upside for the reprice. But I'll watch what price we do today, and on Thursday I'll be looking for my buy move. So false move to this side, probably to hit the quarterly control block, then we'll see a reprice back up to the reprice target and possibly to the retracement target, and from there you can now expect the continuation move to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting for the first half of the monthly contract. By the time we get to the midpoint, we will come back to reevaluate the market to see where the market stands, the order structure that is in the market, and we will be able to make further forecast of what will happen going into the future. I'll be watching the orders that come into the market using the heavy orders and the accumulated orders based on intra-week contracts to know if the institutions are aligning with this forecast. These orders that you see marked on the chart, I share them in our data Telegram channel, and we also have a discussion group. If you like to join, I'll leave the link to join in the description of this video. Don't forget to like the video. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.